Hey guys, and welcome back to Tech Force. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Eufy Battery Powered Doorbell. This is the best doorbell they offer, but is it better than the ones Ring offers? Well, stick around to find out. Okay, so let's get started by unboxing the doorbell and actually taking a look at what we get inside. Now, we do get tons of items inside the box, and some of them aren't really needed. It all depends on how you would like your doorbell to be set up. But it's amazing that Eufy provides all the items you need, making it so much easier to set up. Okay, so first of all, we get the quite hefty doorbell itself, which is heavier than I expected, but also very strongly built. Then we get a mounting bracket which essentially screws into the wall and allows the doorbell to slot in firmly. Then we get a 15-degree mounting wedge which allows you to angle the doorbell 15 degrees to the left or the right. This simply allows for unwanted motion to be detected, as it will help to prevent motion detection on the pavements, so it's quite useful, but obviously doesn't have to be used if it isn't necessary in your situation. Then we have a screw hole positioning card, which allows the holes for the doorbell to be accurately screwed into place, exactly where they're needed. And then we get a few wires and nuts, which are used to attach the doorbell to your current chime, if that's something that you want. If you don't want this, you can leave the audio playing through the home base. We'll get onto this very soon. Okay, so next we get a micro USB charging cable, which is used to charge up the Eufy Video Doorbell when it runs out of battery. But this obviously won't be needed very often, as it's actually claimed to have a 180-day battery life on a single charge, which is absolutely crazy. Now, in terms of mounting the doorbell, we do get a few spare screws and anchors to firmly have the doorbell drilled into place, which is perfect, and well, only 2 holes need to be drilled, which makes this process very quick and very easy. Now, apart from the main doorbell, you also get something called a home base, which is actually very useful in terms of security, as it allows the video footage from the doorbell to be encrypted and securely stored onto the home base itself. So this home base acts as a storage unit and also as a chime if you choose not to use your home one, or choose not to use your Amazon Echo if you have one. And in terms of being a good chime, it works very well. The sound is clearly heard all around the house, just like a regular chime is. Now, to connect the home base up, it does have to be plugged into a plug socket, as well as directly into an Ethernet port, using the provided Ethernet cable. This wasn't a problem for me, but some people may not want this extra unit to be connected up in your house, so that's just something to think about. Now, like me, you guys may be wondering how the doorbell can be released from the mounting bracket, because if it simply clicks in place, then surely it would be easy to detach and steal. Well, Eufy have actually used a detachable pin system, which essentially requires the provided pin to be used to remove the doorbell unit from the mounting bracket. I thought this was pretty clever and does actually work very well, but then I did try the same thing with a SIM card ejector pin, which is obviously very accessible to loads and loads of different people, and it worked just the same, which means there's no real security in place to prevent the doorbell from being easily taken. However, I suppose this is the same sort of thing with the Ring doorbell, as it could be easily detached with a screwdriver, making it quick and easy to steal the actual doorbell itself. Okay, now the setup process, in my opinion, was actually very simple to follow, as it was clearly provided in the manual, and the instructions through the app were also very easy to understand. The manual is far better than most other manuals I've seen, as it provides clear illustrated instructions and clearly labeled diagrams to indicate the setup process. This was perfect for getting the doorbell set up really quickly. And within the app, there are also a ton of features where you can speak through the doorbell and you can actually view past detected motion, which is great and does seem to work perfectly. Now, because the doorbell comes with the home base, which stores and encrypts video, there's no need to actually pay any sort of additional monthly fee to have your videos saved. This is something I've experienced in the past with security cameras, and this can be a huge headache for the customers, which Eufy have managed to avoid with a nice simple solution. However, there is still the option to purchase cloud storage and have your video stored to the cloud every month. And this is possible for only a few dollars each month, which isn't a huge fee, but I don't see why you would really need it as the video is already being saved to the home base. Now, in terms of the video quality, the Eufy Video Doorbell records in 2K HD, which is very clear and also has a wide dynamic range, allowing you to make out objects a lot more clearly, especially in very bright conditions where the subject can often appear very dark. This doorbell also has built-in AI to help identify humans over other things such as cats and dogs, which is great as it won't falsely notify you. Okay, now the last couple features which personally stood out to me is that through the app you're actually able to set a specific zone where motion can be detected within, and if there's any motion outside this zone it will not be picked up. And this is very important because you might be living on a busy road where lots of people frequently walk past, so you don't want to be picking up random motion, which will just be annoying and quickly drain the doorbell's battery life. Now, one other last feature is the ability to present pre-recorded voice messages. This can be useful if you're expecting a package and want to tell the delivery person to drop it off under the car or something. And this is incredible if you aren't at home and are unable to actually answer the door, because you can just ask them to hand the package over to the neighbours or something, which is very useful. So overall, for £199, is this doorbell worth it? Well, the only way to really know is to take a look at competition and understand how they stack up against each other. So the current leader in the market is clearly Ring, who specialise in video doorbells and have been branching out into other products in the home security industry. So they actually offer the Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus, which is exactly the same price at £199. And in my opinion, it's nowhere near as good. The camera quality isn't as good and the battery doesn't last as long. Not to mention the video isn't saved anywhere and an additional monthly fee has to be paid to store this video to the cloud. So when compared to the Eufy battery powered video doorbell, Eufy is clearly the winner. So if you're looking to purchase a video doorbell, then I would highly recommend going to the link in the description below and purchasing this one. And whilst you're there, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That's it for now. Thanks for watching and goodbye.